Hey guys, what is going on? Shadow Nexus back here with another video, and there is way too much misinformation going around about the Switch 2, so I thought I would make a video just to clear the stuff up that I didn't talk about before. I did make a video before this as well, but yeah, let's get right into it. A lot of people are saying that the Xbox Series S is weaker than the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm sorry to say, but this is completely false. Anyone saying this is basically not too sure what they're talking about. The Xbox Series S plays Cyberpunk at a 1080p 60 frames per second, okay? And the Switch 2 will play it at 1080p at 40 frames per second. So just by that, you have a slight edge on Xbox Series S. Now, is it comparable? Is it close? It can be close with DLSS, okay? But here's the thing, you have to take whatever Nvidia says with a grain of salt, okay? Because Nvidia did say that the RTX 5070 is going to be faster than the RTX 4090. In real world performance, absolutely not. Not true whatsoever. If we're using these tricks like DLSS and frame generation, okay, fine. It can be pretty close, but it's really hampering your gaming experience. You won't have the best gaming experience. So yeah, so let's get right into it, guys. I really wanted to talk about how powerful these systems are in the past. So we have the Wii U basically, which is around 0.35 teraflops, not that much better than like a PS3 or even like an Xbox 360. So yeah, we have the original Switch, which is like a 0.5 teraflops, right? So again, it's not that powerful, but again, it is a portable system, so we got to keep that in mind. We have the Xbox One, which is around 1.3 to 1.4 teraflops. We have the PS4, which is around 2 teraflops. That's what they say, right? About 1.8 teraflops actually. That's the closest estimate that we have. So now if we go to the other systems, if we look at like the Xbox Series S and the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X and that kind of stuff. So the PS4 Pro was around 4 teraflops, okay? So here's the thing. If we look at this system here, the Xbox Series S, they say it's around 4 teraflops as well. PS4 Pro, 4 teraflops. They said that the Xbox One X is about 8 teraflops from what I remember, okay? That could be wrong. If it's wrong, I will leave a little blurb there just saying I'm wrong, but I think this is correct. But here's the thing, guys. The Switch 2 is using DLSS and it's going to be using frame generation. So it can be closer to, even an 8 teraflop system. So even if it has 3 teraflops of raw performance, using DLSS, you can get closer to, to 8 teraflops or so. So it will be basically, in that case, it will be closer to the PS5, right? So the PS5 is about 10 teraflops, right? Now if we look at a graphics card that came out recently, that I want to talk about, a desktop graphics card, the RTX 3050, okay? So the RTX 3050 is a really good one as well to go for, and I think this will be pretty comparable somewhat. That's around 9 teraflops. So we can see that the Nintendo Switch does fall short of the PS5, the Xbox Series X, which is 12 teraflops. So yeah, we're going to be looking at this system close to the Xbox Series S, but not quite for its perceived performance. So there's two different types of performances, right? There's the raw performance, which is just giving us raw computing performance, and then there is going to be the other performance, which is going to be the perceived performance, which is basically using things like FSR, like DLSS, like frame generation, those kind of things there, these kind of technologies, just to make the game look and run a little bit better. So yeah, I have to say, guys, I mean, the Switch 2 is still pretty powerful. I'm not going to say it's not a powerful system, but the thing is that if you're using it in a handheld mode, it's probably going to be closer to a PS4 than it is going to be to a PS5. But while you're using it in docked, it's going to be a little bit closer to the PS5 than the PS4. So yeah, that is one thing I want to clear up here, is that this system is not going to be quite as powerful as the Series S, but it can be very close using DLSS. So that's the first thing here. The second thing here is with the game key cards. A lot of people are saying, oh, Nintendo is going to include the game key cards for all their games here. This is not exactly true here, and a lot of people say that the Switch game key cards are going to be tied to your account. This is not true as well. You can go ahead and you can sell these things here. It's basically like buying a physical copy on the Xbox Series X, for example. Like Halo Infinite barely has anything on the disc, but you can buy it and then you can sell it, so it's still physical. So that's good. But the thing is that this thing has no data whatsoever. It has no data at all. Maybe like a ID code or something like that, just to pull the download. You can download the game, and then yeah, you can go ahead and play it. But yes, you can sell it, so that is really good. But now, the biggest misconception that has a lot of people really mad about this, okay, is the $90 game prices. Okay, I talked about this in the last video as well, but there is no $90 game prices, okay? The maximum game price that we know of right now is Mario Kart World, which is $80. So it's still, you know, a $10 increase from, you know, like the $70 games, like, you know, from Sony and also from Microsoft now, I guess, too. So yeah, it's going to be more expensive, but the $90 price is completely false. There's no $90 price, guys. It's just a lie created by, you know, some people. But the real reason that that thing went across is because they did a direct conversion, while in most cases, you know, people like Sony or like companies like Sony or like Microsoft and Nintendo, they don't really do the direct conversion. They maybe put it a little bit lower than a direct conversion. So if you were to do a direct conversion using the European prices, it would be $90, but we're not going to be doing that. So yeah. So hey, I think the Switch 2 gonna be a really big system, guys. Can't wait to play it. Very excited for a lot of these things that are coming out. But yeah, people saying that it's as powerful as the PS4. Yes and no. If you use it in handheld mode, probably closer to PS4. However, it does have a 120 Hz screen. It's playing most games at, you know, 40 FPS, maybe 60 FPS. So it's gonna be, I think the 40 FPS we're gonna be seeing a lot, because it's the best balance between FPS and visual quality, especially on a handheld. Now this thing here is probably going to be stronger than a Steam Deck, and I know a lot of people are saying, you know, this thing is not as powerful as a Steam Deck. But yeah, another thing as well is that there is not going to be any free upgrades. I've heard a lot of people saying this here. This is completely false. There's a few games that they do have a few free upgrades, so I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like Mario Odyssey, there's a Pokemon, there's a few others as well that I don't remember exactly. Yeah, so yeah, there's like a few others as well. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, so Mario Odyssey, ARMS, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, Mario 3D World, Clubhouse Games, Link's Awakening, Echoes of Wisdom, Game Builder Garage, New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then Big Brain Academy. So there's a couple games that you can download. There's a couple games that, you know, if you have the Switch 1 version, you can get the free upgrades. It's not necessarily that every single game is going to be a $10 upgrade. And I do believe that there's going to be some more games added as well, like maybe Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, maybe Xenoblade Chronicles X. We'll see these games added to the free upgrades as well. So yeah, I really wanted to make this video, guys, just to clear up the misinformation. There is a lot of misinformation here going around about the Nintendo Switch 2, and a lot of Switch 2 haters here as well. I think that the price of the console is decent. I know a lot of Nintendo fans, especially if you look on YouTube and the Treehouse and stuff like that, they want them to drop the price. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon, but hey, I mean, that's just the world that we live in today. You know, especially with the tariffs and stuff like that, it could be more expensive. There's rumors and stuff like that saying that it's not going to be more expensive. But yeah, guys, I mean, what do you guys think about the Nintendo Switch 2? Did you believe any of this misinformation that came out here. It has been confirmed that the system is going to have, you know, free upgrade games as well, just like a few of them right now. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more added. It's also confirmed that you're not going to have to, you know, have the game key cards tied to your account. This is completely false. And then it's also confirmed that it is not quite as powerful as the Xbox Series S, and then in handheld mode it gets pretty much weaker because it's using less CPU power, because in the dock there's a cooling system and all that stuff. So yeah guys, what do you guys think about the Switch 2? Please let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.